Welcome to Cherry Blossom Yoga. I'm Robin Dinerman. This is a half-hour Hatha Yoga class for beginning and continuing students. I hope you're wearing something comfortable, nothing tight around the waist. And if you've eaten a large meal, please don't do any forward bends. It's always good to wait a couple hours after eating before doing yoga. You can work right on your floor using an exercise mat, a yoga mat, a sticky mat, whatever you like, or even a beach towel. You don't need any special equipment. You don't need any designer clothes. Today we're going to do some warm-ups and then move into Salute to the Moon, but also using that vinyasa, which is a series of movements that blend into each other and reverse and go back out. So we'll use that as a warm-up as well. And then we'll do some stretching of the arms and the rhomboids, the muscles between the shoulder blades and the back, to help relieve tension and strain in the neck and shoulders, to help open up the back, strengthen those muscles, which will help your posture and help you to stand up tall. So we're going to begin just simply shifting our weight from side to side. And as you do, try to align your shoulders above your hips. And notice what you're doing. You're just bending the knees, flexing at the ankles. And so you're warming up those joints. Now come to center into mountain pose, Tadasana, feet hip distance apart. And press down through the soles of your feet as if you were connecting with the earth or anchoring yourself to the earth. And let the earth's energy travel up your feet, up your legs, through your body, and come out through the crown of your head where you reach up into the sky. Bring your attention to the tip of your nose. Breathe in deeply. Notice how the chest expands as the lungs fill with air. Allow your belly to round as if it were also receiving the air. Then exhaling, tighten the belly muscles. Pull the navel back toward the spine and notice how the ribcage contracts as the air goes up your center line and leaves your body. Inhaling only through the nose, exhaling either through the nose or through the mouth. So let's separate the feet just a little bit, and we're going to do something very simple. It's just turn to one side. So I'm turning to my right and I'm bending my left leg. And then I'm inhaling back to center and exhaling as I turn to look to the left. And inhaling back to center. So these are easy desert moves, no bouncing or jerking, just starting to settle into your breath. Side to side. And then we'll do something to stretch the neck a little on each side. So breathe in and exhale, lower one ear to your shoulder. Try to keep the chin level rather than letting it sink down. And feel the stretch from the base of the ear all through the neck across the shoulder. And let this shoulder be very heavy. And at the same time, you're still standing tall, pressing the feet, lengthening the spine. And then come back to center. And then inhale and exhale. Coming down on the other side. Again, stretching out the side of your neck, allowing gravity to pull the shoulder, arm, and hand downward. So you can enjoy a very nice stretch on the side of your neck. Breathe into center. And exhale. Now without swaying your back, keep the pelvis tucked under. And lower the chin to the chest. Let the back of the neck stretch. And Inhale, come back to center. A little bit of a turn at the neck, looking over the shoulder. Taking your time, inhaling to center, exhaling, coming around to the other side. And we'll repeat on each side. Side to side. And back to center. A little bit of a forward bend to start opening up the lower back. Standing with the feet hip distance apart, the knees bent. Place your hands inside of the elbows with the arms resting against the lower ribs. Tuck your chin in and hang forward about halfway down. Look down at your feet or your ankles, and again allow gravity to do the work. Release the arms, tuck the chin in some more. Bend the knees deeper. Now place your hands lightly on your legs and slowly walk them up. Firm the buttocks. Tuck the tailbone under, uncurl the spine, roll the shoulders back into place, lifting the breastbone and standing tall. Pause and breathe in Tadasana. Notice maybe your heart is beating a little faster, or you can feel some warmth or circulation of the blood, and maybe some energy through the neck and shoulders, down the spine, into the legs. And if you don't feel anything, that's okay. Just breathe. We'll begin with Salute to the Moon, known as Chandra Namaskar, with the hands at the hips. Now I'm going to call out the hand that I'm using, so if you are mirroring me, it's going to be reverse. So you might want to watch the first time we go through it and then follow, or watch the show again later on your computer at the station's website, www.mmctv.org. Go to videos, go to Cherry Blossom Yoga, and you'll find this and several other classes. Inhaling up on one side and exhaling, leaning a bit to the side, keeping the elbow over the ear or the cheek, and then leading with that upper shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Let the arm float down. The palm turns down, the elbow bends, and stand tall. The other arm goes up. Inhale and exhale, and reach through the fingertips. You don't need to lift that shoulder up, but you do want to pull the elbow back. Now lifting from the upper shoulder, inhale and exhale. The arm floats down, the palm turns down, and the hand returns to the hips. Both arms down with the palms toward the thighs. You're going to inhale, bringing the arms up, and exhale, bend down, bending your knees. You don't need to come all the way to the floor, but you want a good bend in your knees. Shift the weight to the left foot. Take a big step up to the right, or a modest step up to the right. You're in star position. Feet pivot to the right, right foot at 90 degrees, left foot at 45, and the shoulders and hips squared to the end of the mat. Folding over into triangle. You can look down at the hand, you can look forward at the wall, or you can look up at the upper hand. And again, you want as straight a line as possible, running from hand through the shoulders down to the other hand. And you're going to use this upper shoulder and the waist muscles to lift yourself up on the in-breath. So inhaling, back into star briefly. The feet rotate to the left, left foot at 90 degrees, right foot at 45. And then fold over Okay.
All right, roll ready.
Ready. 3, 2, 1. And jut your hip to the right. Let the left hand come down inside of your leg. You can look into the left hand at the wall, or you can look up at the ceiling. It always helps when I look up at the ceiling because then I notice my arm is probably too much forward. But until you feel stable in the posture, you might want to keep your gaze downward, which is fine. Inhale back to center, leaving the right arm up, turning all the way to the right side of the mat. Now again, you want your shoulders and hips square to the end of the mat. Your left foot is turned outward slightly, your right foot straight ahead. If you have your right foot in front of your left, you're going to topple over, so you still need to have your feet hip distance apart. Breathe in. Breathing out, hinge forward. The arms come down. The back flattens, the hands come up, and then they face each other. Now, as best you can, you want to pivot the feet around, and you're turning all the way to the left side. So the left foot is forward, pointed forward, right foot turned out slightly, shoulders and hips squared to the front of the mat. Breathe in and breathe out and fold over, sweep the arms out, turn the palms up, the palms face each other, turn back to center. Now, since we put the right foot out first, we're going to bring the right foot in and return to our beginning position. Now we repeat everything on the other side. It's the same thing, just in reverse. And inhale up with the right arm. Exhale, lean left. Inhale, center. And exhale, the arm comes down. Inhale up on the left side. And exhale, leaning. Inhale up. And the left arm lowers, the palm turns down and comes back to center. Both arms alongside your legs. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, bend your knees, hinge forward from the hips. Take a step to your left. You're in star position. The feet pivot to the left. Left foot at 90 degrees, right foot turns in at 45. Jut the hip right. Look down at the hand, look forward at the wall. If you can, look up at the right hand. Inhale back to center, to star. The feet pivot to the right, to do triangle on the right side. The hip juts left, the arm comes down. Look down at the hand, look forward at the wall, or look up at the ceiling. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Inhale, both arms up, turn all the way to the left side. The right foot is pointed outward slightly, left foot is straight forward. Your feet are hip distance apart. Take a breath in and exhale and come down and sweep the arms out. Turn the palms up as you rise upward, and then turn around, facing the other side of the mat. The right foot is forward, left foot turned out slightly. Breathe in and breathe out, and sweep the arms down. Turn the palms up and come upward, and turn back to center. This time we bring the left foot in, and we've done a complete round of Salute to the Moon. So you can feel there's a lot of big stretching of the long muscles. You're stretching the backs of the legs. There's a little bit of balancing involved. You're keeping the back flat as possible whenever you can. You're twisting at the waist. There's a lot of movement. It's a pretty dynamic pose. And like any other movement in yoga, if you do it really fast, you can get some good aerobic activity, but that's really up to you. I prefer to go slowly. So we're going to repeat. Inhale up and exhale to the side. Inhale up and exhale. The arm comes down. Inhale up and exhale. And inhale down. That's an exhale down. Then both arms up. Firm the buttocks, lean back slightly. Exhale, coming down as close as you can to the floor. Spring up into star position. And also, if you want to try with your feet a little bit farther apart, go ahead and do that. The feet pivot to the right. The hip juts left. You fold over into triangle, looking down, forward, or up, keeping the shoulder back. Return to star. The feet pivot to the left. The hip juts right, and you fold, looking down, forward, or up, and holding the posture. Keep the right arm up. Palms face each other. Turn all the way to the right. And exhale, coming down. Now your right leg doesn't need to be perfectly straight. You can always allow a little bend in your knees, in my classes anyway. And turn all the way to the left. Breathe in and breathe out. The arms come up, palms come up, palms face each other, turn to center, bring the right foot back, and pause. So we went a little faster that time, of course, since you've seen it once, and I think we'll keep it about that pace. So inhale up, left side, and exhale. Inhale, center, and exhale. Inhale up, and exhale. Inhale, center, and exhale down. Arms alongside of the legs. Inhale up. Just a little bit of bringing your shoulders back. Knees bend, and take a step to your left. You're in star position. Pivot the feet to the left. Jut the hip right. Lower the hand inside of the knee. Look forward or up. Pushing down evenly through both feet, back into star, and the feet pivot to the right. The hip juts left, and folding into triangle. Leave this left arm up, come back to center, and turn the feet. You're going to have to reposition the feet so they're hip distance apart, and exhale, coming down. Sweep the arms up, palms up, come up to center, and turn all the way around 180 degrees, and make sure that right foot is moved outward slightly, and exhale. And bring the arms out, palms up, turn to the front. You're going to bring the left foot in, hands to the hips, pause, and breathe. Now scan your body. Notice how you feel. You might feel energized. You might feel that you've let go of some tension. You might feel warmed up. You might feel the movement of energy throughout your body. Experience what you're feeling or sensing or detecting without criticizing or judging yourself. Just notice the difference in how you feel now compared with how you felt when you began this posture. So we're going to do some arm stretches and movements called eagle arms, Garunda arms. And this will stretch the muscles in the back of the upper back between the shoulder blades, and it'll create greater movement, greater mobility through the shoulders. This is particularly good for people who golf. So we're going to open the arms and then cross right over left and then hug yourself. And then open and left over right. Inhale and right over left. And inhale. So this is, you can see, a little bit of a warm up here. And inhale. We're going to end right over left. The right elbow is on top of the inner elbow of the left arm. Okay? Now you're going to, it's kind of tricky, you're going to bring your left thumb towards your nose. So you can see the right hand is straight up. And then place the fingers of your left hand inside of the right palm. And then inhale and reach. You're going to feel this stretch. And exhale, tighten the belly, bring the elbows down. Now, depending on how you're built, long arms, short arms, long forearms, whatever, you'll be more or less able to do Garunda arms. So I hope you're feeling the stretching inside of the shoulders, in between the shoulder blades, reaching up and down, and then draw a circle in the air with your elbows. And reverse the direction. And now here's my favorite part. You're going to wrap the arms around, walk the fingers as far around as you can. If you can get a hold of the rims of the shoulder blades. Some people can do this, some people can't. And we're going to inhale and lift the elbows up, and exhale, really squeeze, tightening the belly muscles. Inhaling up, and exhaling and squeezing. Again. And one more time. And slowly release the arms. Notice how the muscles around the shoulder blades feel. Pausing, you might feel some tingling in your fingers. And bring the arms up again, shoulder height or so. And left over right, and wrap around, and open, and right over left. Squeeze, hugging yourself. Opening and squeezing. We're going to end with the left elbow on top of the inner elbow of the right arm. So here we do that little switch again. We're going to bring the right thumb in toward the nose and line up the left hand, placing the fingers of the right hand inside of the palm. And inhale, reach up. And exhale, contract the belly, pull the arms down. Good stretch of the rhomboids. Inhaling up and exhaling. And then draw a circle with your elbows. And then go the other direction. Now you have the left arm on top of the right. You're going to hug yourself, and this time walk your fingertips to the rims of your shoulder blades. See if you can kind of hook on there. And then inhale, lifting the elbows up. Exhale, squeezing, hugging yourself, tightening the belly muscles. And inhaling, Deep breath in and exhaling. And again. And exhale. And release. We're going to pause for just a moment. Then we'll return to Cherry Blossom Yoga.
Hi! You think you're probably sober?
Yeah.
But you're thinking about taking the back roads home, just in case. Why would you do that?
Probably okay isn't okay. Call a cab, a car, or a friend.
Good choice.
Welcome back to Cherry Blossom Yoga. Come join me on the floor or in your chair or on your couch for a little bit of relaxation and meditation. Sitting quietly or lying down flat on the floor, close your eyes and squeeze them tightly shut. And then release the tension. Allow the muscles encircling your eyes to soften and smooth. Even your brow softens, as does your scalp. Press your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Hold the tension. And then release, allowing the muscles encircling your ears and jaws to soften and relax. Your tongue floats in your mouth. Make fists of your hands. Make muscles through your arms. Scrunch the shoulders up under your ears. Take a breath in and let the tension go. Let the breath out. Listen to the sound of your breath. And make fists of your feet. And you can also repeat your hands again. Breathe in. Pull the air down into your belly. Hold. And then release the hands, the feet. Tighten the belly. That helps push all the old, stale air out. Take a deep breath up the nose, down the throat, into your lungs. Visualize the air traveling throughout your body, the oxygen nourishing each and every cell, renewing your body, renewing your mind, and awakening your spirit. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're feeling wonderful, and I hope you can carry that feeling with you into your day, into your week, and into your life. Namaste.